Will Mosley here, and today I'm comparing 6 lenses, including the one that's on this right now. Let's go. This is the Canon 18 to 10 mil ultra wide. This is perfect for getting really ultra wide shots, establishing shots, and here's what it looks like. The main thing I want to point out, because I'm going to go from ultra wide all the way to pretty much super telephoto, is where this shed is, you know, where all the stuff on the side is how it kind of crops in, and then as it gets to the telephoto, what you can actually see up there in the trees. So oh Lord Jesus, is a bad idea. Whoop. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I went all the way over there, 10 to 18. This is what the 18 looks like on here, just to kind of give you a good view, a good comparison. Next in line is our kit lens. You've probably seen this before. It's a 18 to 55. You can get this thing for about $70 and it's not the best. All right, this is the kit lens. You can still see the house right here, and you can still kind of see the top of the roof. That's kind of good. You know, not too bad. It goes all the way up to 55, so this is what you would see if it were 55. Kind of still gives you a little bit right here. This isn't as blurred as you would see in the 50 or the 24 mil, but kind of gives you a good idea, good take on what it can do. After that, we have the 24 mil Pancake lens. This thing is tiny. It gets really nice shallow depth of field, f2.8. And it's great for indoors, great for outdoors, pretty much great overall. This is now the 24 mil. As you can see, the house right here is much more cropped in, but blurred. The shed is more blurred. You see how it kind of condensed inward right here. If I step away, this is kind of how it feels. I can actually get pretty close. I'm about 3 feet away from the camera. This is me about 1 foot away. You can see that my head is still proportional. You get a little bit of bending, just a little bit, but looks really good. I love this lens. It's $125 too. 50 mil, f1.8. All of the shots except for this one for the close-ups were done on this lens. It's beautiful outdoors, it's beautiful inside, and it also only costs $125, so a very good overall lens. I'll be doing full reviews on all of these lenses really soon. This is the 50 mil. I'm literally still about 3 feet away, but you can see the background is blurred. It's at a f1.8. I'm gonna back up enough so you can see me in frame. I'm gonna bend down a little bit, but I'm literally about 6 feet away from the camera, so not ideal for talking to the camera unless you're getting like super close kind of shots. Notice how there's no bending right here. Like, I look proportional. You'll definitely see that with the ultra wide. It's gonna like make your head look a little bit weird, so you have to stay a little bit further back. But this lens is perfect for getting all those beautiful close-up shots, as you can kind of see right there. After that is the 75 to 300. You've probably seen this before. This guy is great if you're getting a lot of, you know, landscapes. You're trying to get those cropped in shots. And it's also really, really good for run and gun pictures. I love this thing for that, but I'm specifically talking about film today. It is not good in indoor. It's an f4 to 5.6, so don't use it inside. All right, this is the 75 to 300. I'm actually gonna go behind the camera because this thing doesn't make sense to actually talk, you know, use for a talking head. But remember where our shed was and everything else, and look at how close this gets to the background comparatively, like to the ultra wide. So you can see the detail in the leads. This is just at the 75. This is the most minimum. You can see the lock there. You can literally see the house, the kind of close up. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom it to 100. That's what 100 looks like. That's what 135 looks like on this lens. 200 and 300. You could still see that crisp detail. You wouldn't have been able to see that with the ultra wide, period. As it zooms in, there's more compression that you see, but it's more prone to vibration. And then here is the top of the roof. And then kind of the forest behind that you can kind of see from this far away. Haven't moved the tripod except to, you know, rotate it. But this thing's perfect for all of that. And then it kind of zooms all the way back out to there. This is the Canon 18 to 200 mil. It is a super zoom lens, f3.5 to 5.6. It's very, I wouldn't say it's very slow, but it seems like it's a step behind. If you were to compare like an iPhone 10 or iPhone 11 to say an iPhone 5, that's where this would kind of be as far as focus, how fast it focuses. It does cover a huge range, but I do find that even with it being at 3.5, if you boost it up to ISO 800 indoors, or at least on the Canon SL2, you still start to see that grain. The problem with this guy is that it doesn't focus that quickly, and then it's not the sharpest image. So you can see this is 18 mil. This goes all the way up to 50 mil, so you can still see the background's kind of blurred. This is 135, so I'm gonna go behind it now. 135, I'm just gonna kind of put it back on our house. 135, 170, and 200. This is the max that it goes. And you probably can hear it kind of trying to focus, like a little creak. And that picks up when you're filming, and that's not good when it's always trying to you know, focus, especially when it's in low light. So this is the max that it can go to comparatively to the 375 to 300 mil. So we're back to the 10 to 18. That's it. I'm gonna leave it to you to decide which lens is perfect for you. But personally, for me, the best fit is the 10 to 18 mil, which is $200, the 24 mil, which is $125, and then the 50 mil, which is, I believe, $150. And all those combined are perfect for vlogging, kind of getting everything. If you're wondering what all of that kind of looks like together, the three that I just said, go check out my Canon 10 to 18 mil iPhone 11 Pro Killer video. I'll link it on this end screen. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.